In this video, I want to talk to you about electricity and testing electrical stuff in and around your home. Now, that doesn't sound like the kind of advice that I would normally give or want to talk about, but in this case, this is an exception. I'm talking to absolutely everybody who, let's say, owns a home and wants to verify that the outlets have been wired properly and everything's normal and safe as it should be. Now, I'll qualify this statement by saying I totally agree that the average person without training and experience with how to work with electricity should not be out there messing around with stuff that they don't know how to work with. That's not my aim here. And what I actually have to offer you is very reasonable and something everybody can do, something that everybody can do, should do probably. I'll even give you an example. So let's get started right away. We start with an outlet. You've probably got a couple of these. So, is that wired properly? Boy, it'd be nice to know, right? You'd be surprised. I worked for a while doing this type of work, specifically testing and finding places that weren't wired properly, and it was an alarming amount that I found. And so if you're an electrician, which you probably aren't because you're watching this simple YouTube channel for beginners here, you would take things apart and you'd take out your multimeter and you'd use your knowledge of electrical code and you'd start testing and diagnosing and doing different stuff. That's not what we're doing here today. We're doing day one stuff. Elementary, beginner, easy, everybody can do it. So I've been holding this thing. I don't know if you can see that I was holding it. So this is a tool. This is a tool, and the point of this video is I'm recommending you buy yourself one of these tools. I don't know how much they are. $10, $20. It doesn't really matter. I think I'd buy one anyway. If I wanted to protect my home and protect myself, I would buy one and I would use one, because this is, a tool that an electrician might have, but a homeowner can get a lot of value out of this. And let me give you an example of how you're going to use this. Now, obviously, my outlet is not energized. I have no fear that I'm going to get electrocuted here whatsoever when I do my thing and plug it in. That's it. That's all we're going to do. And you take this thing and you go to every outlet in your home and you're going to plug it in. There's 3 lights on the back here. There's a red one and 2 orange ones. There's also a legend which explains to you, based on the orientation of lights which comes on when you plug it in, what exactly is going on here. Ultimately, red light off, both orange lights on. That means everything's good, everything's wired properly, there's not an open ground or an open neutral or 2 wires crisscrossed. And that's why this tool is so great, because it's so simple to use. You're buying a house, you just bought a new house, walk around. Boom. Plug that sucker into every outlet in your home, and if there's anything that's a problem, you're immediately going to see there's a problem. And that's a totally different, question and situation. How to take it apart, how to fix it, how to diagnose it. This is just a day one simple test that you're going to be able to do. And let's just make the assumption you're not going to do it. You're just going to, okay, I got to hire an electrician. I got a problem here with this plug. Something's wrong with it. You found it with this, and at least now you know about that there's a potential for a problem here. So I keep talking about problem. I'll give you an example. I brought one with me to show you. Okay, so this is not a electrical outlet, but I think it kind of operates in the same way. So I'm going to plug this in here, and you probably can't see because I'm very well lit in here, but I have no red light, middle orange light is on, and then the other light's off. And the reason that it's like that is because the ground pin on this extension cord is broken. The green screw there, that breaks off sometimes on old extension cords, and so it's not protected properly. That would indicate there's a problem. I knew there was a problem because I can see that the ground pin is physically broken. But you can't see all that stuff that's going on behind there in the electrical box. So you just plug this thing in and you're going to know right away whether everything's wired properly or there's a potential for a problem here. So I'll just go ahead and address, since it's on here, this unit has a button on top. They don't all have a button on top. Most of them, in fact, don't. Most of them are just sans button, just completely the exact same, no button. And that's probably what you'll find and use. Totally fine. I recommend to do it. The addition of the button is for testing ground fault circuits. You've probably seen these. You probably have them in your house, and they would be located near water sources most commonly, like a sink or in your bathroom. And these are the special electrical protection that we use to protect people in high, danger situations where the water and electricity is creating a potential hazard, we have to use something more aggressively safe than what a normal electrical breaker would be, and so use the GFI, a ground fault interrupter circuit. And they can be wired wrong. They're not like confusing, but they could be wired wrong, thereby not providing the protection that you think you have with this ground fault plug that you're looking at. There's a test and a reset button on it, and usually even a little LED light to indicate its function. And so you've probably seen them around. Do they work? I don't know. You can press the test and the reset, and it makes a snapping noise, and then it resets. But if you plug this in and you press the button, that will create a ground fault that should make this GFI plug trip out. And so you don't have to buy the one with the button on top, but if you do spend a few more dollars, I recommend it'd be a good idea. And that way, if you have any GFI plugs, you can plug this in, verify the wiring like with any outlet in your home, but also be able to verify the presence and effectiveness of the ground fault interruption function. I hope you found this information helpful. If you did, just remember that I'm technically Steve, and it would technically help you to like this video and subscribe to this YouTube channel. I'll see you soon.